What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Oh, I didn't know we were going.
Well, we're going, buddy.
I was thinking about Jurassic Park.
That's
That's not a
not
soundboard.
even.
That's not a soundboard.
That's not a
Dave.
soundboard. That's
Dave
just me.
wrote
I'm tired. I'm not even at my full mouth trumpet potential
that.
today.
That's true.
No, it
It
just
really
sounds like
makes me
humming.
wonder why they go through the trouble of making a trumpet when your lips, almost anyone's lips, can get pretty close.
Yeah, totally. I feel the
But
same.
no one would pay to go to the orchestra as a guy in a tuxedo and he's just got a mic.
I don't know, man. I feel like this about every single instrument. Why are there any instruments when we all have a mouth? You know, if you work hard enough, you can make your mouth sound like a harpsichord.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy from Police Academy could do it.
I mean, I'm being honest. Like,
you know, I mean,
that wasn't the soundboard either. That's Dave does a really good Alex Jones.
Yeah, totally.
I drink whiskey. I bang my wife.
We're not over it. There's 2 episodes in a row now.
I get up at 7 a.m. hungover.
Good stuff, man. It just
Every
never
time.
gets old.
Every time.
I don't think we're going to be doing it for a full 30 minutes this week,
No,
but
probably not.
just
still
a little
funny.
bit. Yeah,
It's still fun.
Baby, shut up.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, it honestly, I wonder if it's actually worth, because like now it makes it so funny. You know, like now in my head, January 6th is like a funny thing. I know it's supposed to be serious, but now that Alex Jones got his dick sucked hungover,
Dude.
I can't not laugh.
I already thought it was funny. Is that bad? I know that there was like a person or 2 lost their life. Am I correct in that? Right? Yes. And that's obviously not funny. And this was like some of the security or the police. Who was it?
Well, a policeman died of a stroke the next day.
That's what it was.
And then a lady got shot.
Shot. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Okay, well that's just not at all funny. But if you remove that, like I didn't see any of that. And I remember watching it and being like afraid because I was thinking like they were just gonna. I guess the reason it's funny to me when I think about it is like I was watching live and I was like, oh, this group of hillbillies is gonna kill like 100 senators. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like they were like, they're like holding pitchforks and they were just going to fucking murder everybody. And it was terrifying. And then they just like threw a bunch of papers around.
Yeah. And one of them took a shit. That's pretty funny.
Totally. And they like sat in Nancy Pelosi's chair and they wrote like bitch on the ground or something. It's like, it was a completely impotent thing that they did.
It's also funny to me that people go, you know, if Mike Pence had done the vote, then it would have been. And I go, I understand rules or whatever, but like, would it have, like, if they actually succeeded and they're like, Trump is president? It's like, would he have been really though? I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah,
he already lost. Like nothing could have made him unlose. It wasn't even up for. It wasn't even still in contention. Like it wasn't like 2000 where they like did like 5 recounts or whatever.
Right.
And then, you know, Gore had to just be like, "You win."
Well, I strongly disagree. Well, I strongly disagree with the Supreme Court's decision. No one else alive talks anything close to this.
Yeah.
I've been to every
This
area of
decision
Tennessee.
On the part of the American people will be affect the climate. It'll affect the world's climate for decades to come.
I plan to continue kissing my wife in the most disturbing way.
My wife and I are possibly the most the most boring people that any of y'all might have ever met. And what I mean by that is that well, I personally am obsessed with the climate. My wife is deeply interested in the F word not being in music. So
Man, Democrats were so lame. Like that was maybe the lamest era ever of Democrats.
you imagine being a grown
school
up.
uniforms and clean rap is what we're
Totally.
interested in.
Even Mike Gravel, like one of the coolest. He was just like a leftist before anyone knew what that was. Even he running for president, he's like saying all this crazy fucking amazing shit, and then he's like, and English needs to be our national language. It's like, oh my god, dude, what are these hills these idiots die on?
Oh, I know. Like that's
Good
the
Lord.
thing. I can't afford food. Well, don't worry. We're gonna allow your children to have clean rap to listen to.
Yeah.
You don't want your
Nope.
kids hungry and saying fuck.
Yeah, no F word and no hunger. That's the
And
two.
it's so lame that they were like taking the gun out. Like, remember when they would bleep gun? Like,
Oh yeah. And like
like,
weed.
we still have the guns. You still can have it and shoot people with them, but don't say it. Don't say gun.
There's that amazing song. It was Everlast's first single. You remember Everlast?
Mhm.
Everlast, the lead rapper from House of Pain, started a solo acoustic / alternative rock career, and his first single was called "The Ends," I think is what it was called. And it was about how the ends is like what you know, like your money, how you survive, and people do anything for it. And anyway, if you listen to the song on the radio, you couldn't hear any of the words because they bleeped out. Dude, I'm gonna try to find it because it's so funny. Because it's just literally him talking about like weed and crack and guns.
Yeah, you
And it's
can't
just-
say gun. You can't
Yeah,
say
dude.
crack, which is just I still know what it is because it rhymes with the.
Yeah, dude.
I still know you said crack and gun.
Oh no, what it's like. What it's like is the main. Remember what it's like? By
No,
Everlast?
I only know about Everlast with the when he had that beef with Eminem.
What was the beef that he had with Eminem?
I mean, Eminem had a beef with there was a year where he was beefing with everybody.
Yeah, dude.
Benzino and
Oh man, there's an ad. No, don't.
boy.
It's not a sanctioned ad. You can't hear it.
we do not support the.
I know. There's an interview with Eminem where they're like, "Oh, so you got an issue with Fred Durst lately?" He's like, "Yeah, fuck that bitch" or whatever. And they're like, "Why?" And he's like, "Man, we were gonna record a song together, and then you know, when it was coming out, he was like, maybe we don't put it out." And I was like, "Man, fuck you." It's like the
He was beefing with one of the funniest ones is when he's like, four mics. I want 5 mics. Like
wait, what? I don't.
he got a review of an album and he wanted 5 mics in the source, and the source gave him 4 mics.
Oh yeah,
4 out of 5. And then he fucking like broke his neck getting to the studio to tell him to suck his dick.
He wrote like 5 songs about it.
It's so funny to me.
And there's one, it's called The Sauce, is my favorite one.
Love that one.
It's 3 minutes of him just fucking tearing down Benzino. And the last line of the song is, "And who you calling a bitch? Bitch."
Me and Dave have been on a real Eminem kick. I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah.
It really makes me laugh.
Ever since we were kids, really.
It's so funny to me.
Yeah.
Who you calling a bitch?
And who you calling a bitch? Bitch.
Oh man,
so
we gotta have it.
funny.
We gotta start some beefs, man.
Dude, hell yeah, man.
I don't know who to
Start
beef with. Frank
with
Caliendo. What if we started a beef?
What if we start beefs with everybody? Just the last podcast on the left. Fuck Henry. That guy's a piece of shit.
Who else is a good podcast? Fuck the Daily.
Fuck the Daily. Yeah, Michael Barbaro can suck my dick, dude. Man, that guy, we were going to collab. Not a lot of people know this, but we were going to collab, us and the Daily.
Young Turks can eat shit.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's a Radio Lab. Radio
Yeah.
Lab are a bunch of bitches, dude. They they think they know me. They don't know me, you know.
Remember when Andy Kaufman would only wrestle women? That feels like this. Like we're
Totally.
gonna challenge every podcast. Only men should have podcasts. That'd be the weirdest people. My favorite murderer. Okay.
Oh, my favorite murder. I mean, I think they deserve to be taken down a notch.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
dollop.
that's right. Yeah, the dollop. The dollop actually does seem like someone that we could beef with. I feel like Dave would play along, and so
Yeah.
would my
I'd
favorite
love to
murder.
get beef going. You know
Yeah.
how 50 Cent, when after he got shot and he was like reincarnated, that he was like beefing with everybody, and he would take their beats. He would like steal their beats and shit. I think we should do other people's podcasts. Where We're like, yeah, we're doing fucking never seen it. Fuck Kyle.
Oh, I see.
We just do every episode is someone else's premise.
Dude, yeah. Exactly. We take their
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to get the Everlast clean version. I've been trying to get it this whole time. But that's okay.
There was a great sketch. Remember Mad TV? They had a great sketch where it was the Soprano. Remember PAX TV? It was like the Christian channel. And they would really heavily edit the movies. But I don't think it exists anymore. But it was fun. I used to watch it. And Mad TV had their the PAX bought the rights to the Sopranos, but it was so censored, since it was broadcast TV, that the episodes were like 5 minutes long. The sketch is great. It's what's his name? Who's so funny? Will Sasso plays Tony Soprano, and it's the way they edit it. It's just perfect. He'll just be like puss, and then it cuts. Like a stripper walks in and then just walks out of the room, and you're just like, oh.
Man, Will Sasso is so funny.
Oh, he's great.
No one even talks about anymore. But all right, I think I got it, dude. Look at me. Here we go. Can you hear this?
Oh, all right. Here. Oh man.
Remember this song? You can hear.
I don't know
right?
if I've heard that. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever heard this.
So we are playing this song to teach our audience about censorship. It's a hyper-censored song. Oh, dude, it really takes me back. That's right, man. It's interesting to think about. Look, sure, they haven't bleeped out a single word yet. Hell yeah, dude. What did he even say? Damn it. This is less censored than I thought it was. Now I'm just advertising this guy's career. This was on the radio. This guy was beaming with Eminem. That's so funny. Who's this guy wearing a cowboy?
It's weird that they had a beef because it's not the same genre.
Right. He was just in House of Pain 20 years before. Come on. Where's the part that I'm thinking of? Do it.
I think you just wanted to listen to your favorite song.
Yeah. All right. God damn it. Well,
I'm just trying to imagine that could be their favorite song. Like they're driving to work like,
oh man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like I don't know. That sounds like that's your favorite song if you're the Grim Reaper. You're just like driving to work at a funeral home.
Yeah.
I like to think that every funeral home has its own Grim Reaper.
Right.
And you're just like, oh god, I gotta touch a bunch of people in the head and make them die today.
It is funny to think that it's a job, like it's not supernatural.
Yeah,
like
they
he
clock
has
in.
Yeah, he's got an hourly job. Oh boy.
Oh man,
gotta go kill a bunch of old people.
Yeah, mostly old people. Every now and then I gotta kill a kid. It is a tough job. And heroin addicts, a lot of people that were kind of driving towards it, but every now and then, bam, 6-year-old gets hit by a bus, and that is a hard day for old death. And yeah, I listened to a lot of Everlast on those days because That's the only way that I'm ever going to remember what it's like.
Yeah.
I don't like curse words though. No, thank you.
Yeah, I wonder if it's still like the radio's still going, like if you turn it on, it'll still go. I don't know who's doing it, but every once in a while I'll check, like I'll be renting a car and I'm like, oh yeah, the radio. The radio.
I know,
There's
and
like
there's-
somebody talking. It's crazy.
I know, and they're still out here doing exactly what the radio has been for decades.
Oh, call in. We got 2 tickets. If you're the 23rd caller, what the hell?
Even more than that. Like they're doing that. They don't know how to do anything but that. All they have are phones and tickets on the radio. It's just a radio station now is just a microphone and a telephone in an empty room, and that's it. And just a pile of movie tickets.
Yeah.
Call in right now. Anybody who calls in gets some tickets to see Grown Up 7 or whatever. But the way they talk, all right, what's up? It's Bill on the Bob on the radio knob, and
we got another rock block. They still call it a rock
nonstop rock block coming up right here in your drive time commute. All the people who are driving down Santa Clarita down to Los Angeles today might be noticing a little bit of an accident. That's right. That's my car. I got a bad car. I make no money doing this. I got run off the road by a Sirius XM DJ, actually. Those guys make a lot more money than old Bob on the Knob. But anyway, call in. Caller 10 right now gets 2 tickets to see. Well, nothing. We have no money, no prizes anymore. But if you call and you're caller 10 or 9876543 or 1, anybody who calls in right now can help me get home. That's right. I'm trapped on the side of the road. My car is on fire. Matter of fact, anyone who calls in right now from the fire department will get a big old hug from old Bob on the Knob. The other thing that they do on the Bob on the Knob,
that's got to be a reoccurring segment. I like
Bob on the Knob. Yeah, whoa! But it's always that he's having a terrible day.
He's having a really bad day.
That's right. Caller 10 right now gets a first date with old Bob on the Knob because he was served papers. That's right. His kids won't talk to him. Anybody who calls will have sex with him if they want.
Bob. Oh man.
But also radio DJs, they talk about lame shit like it's cool still.
Yeah.
So just like down in the studio right now, we got that's right. We cleared out the gas station. We got 37 30-packs of Coors Light sitting right here. Don't you want to get so drunk you die? We do. They talk about beer and then they talk about pussy and strippers. And it's just guys, oh my God, dude. Man.
Yeah. I feel like they're always like, I remember the first time I listened to a morning show when I was a kid, when I finally got a radio and I was like getting ready for school. The first day I did it, the morning crew, their thing was that they were going to shoot each other with paintball guns.
Right.
It's 6 a.m. and it's just like, pap, 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 pap.
Yeah.
Ow, ow.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Totally.
I'm glad I'm waking up with the paintball crew.
One time, when I was a radio DJ at 103.7 KRZR, the Wild Hare, I was sitting across the radio table from the DJ Coyote with a K. And while we were talking about, Slipknot, another DJ named Big Snacks came in and he whipped me in the face with his sweaty underwear. And I yelled fuck on the radio.
Oh,
and I got in trouble.
What?
Yeah, I was blamed because I'm not allowed to yell fuck, but you are allowed to whip each other in the face with your tighty whities, which is what it was. And they were wet.
Oh God,
I know. I think it was sweat.
Weird. Who's in charge of the censor? It's so interesting to me.
Yeah.
Like, how is that better?
Yeah. How is it any better?
How's that better?
I think when we were
I don't
talking
want
about
my kids hearing word. I want them to hear sweaty underwear.
Yeah, that's right. I want to hear men talking about strippers and nudity and sexualizing people they've never met, and I would like them to talk about alcohol and drugs. But if they say hail, well, hail, I'll kill them. When we were talking about Tipper Gore before, I've always thought that was, even as a
Tipper.
kid, I
Tipper.
know, Tipper. First of all, shut up with your first name.
I just love Tipper.
Hi, I'm Al, and this is Tipper, and we suck.
That's what I kind of hate. Like, you know, I remember at the time when I was a kid being like, well, it is weird the guy with less votes wins. You know, I get mad about that. I didn't like it either. Still don't like it. But I hate the uber seriousness where people are just like, they're like 20 years ago today, this man should have been, and I'm just like, I hate having to be like an Al Gore head.
I know.
I like, oh really?
Same.
I gotta be an Al Gore stan.
Well, Democrats are so lame. Like, that's what they don't get, dude. Like, do they really not understand what a miracle it is that we vote for them? Do you know how much you have to hate Republicans and how much you have to, like, hypothetically agree with the most basic version of their politics in order to vote for these fucking losers, dude? These guys that literally, imagine you're a grown-up, I'm a grown-up. You can't argue I'm not, man. I'm 40 years old. And, like, if I was around anyone who was like, excuse me, do not say the F word, I don't know what I'd do, dude. I think I would pass out. I would just be like, what are you, the F word? The F word. It's my favorite word. I say it all the time. I say it at banks.
It's a very fun word.
I said it at the doctor's office earlier, to the doctor.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Fuck you, you fucking doctor. I was like, you're a fucking doctor. I don't know what I said. I was like, my fucking foot hurts or something. Just, you know, and they were like,
I say it in every mood, every possible mood. Like, I'll be like, this is the best fucking Christmas of my life.
Totally.
Like, it's nice little salt and pepper on your sentence, you know?
Yeah, totally. Man, we should, you know what we should do? We should become morning radio DJs.
That'd be fun.
But what we should do is we should get real guns. Hey, what's up, everybody? Bob on the knob here with old, I don't know if I'm Bob on the knob.
Oh, I got to think of a good,
yeah.
I feel like it'd be like Bob on the Knob and the Sandman.
Yeah, there you go. The Sandman. There you go. Bob on the knob. Backed up by the Sandman every morning. That's right.
Well, we got the soundboard.
Yeah, we do. A lot of times Sandman's the only one in the studio because old Bob on the knob gets caught at home because his wife takes the car. She doesn't love him. Call in right now if you would like to date Bob. We go over this every week, basically. My marriage is ending any moment now. She keeps taking my stuff. Ain't that right, Sandman?
Oh, you know, that's right. We do need a ride for Bob. Cannot stress that enough. We need a ride for Bob this afternoon.
This afternoon. That's right. My shift ends at 7 p.m. and I got to get out of here because not only does my wife like me, neither does my female boss.
Oh, female boss.
Bob on the
like a really bad spin-off of Horrible Bosses.
Female boss.
The biggest comedy of the summer.
Female boss. Can you believe I have a female boss now? And it's his wife is like, that's fine.
You just add the Use Me song. Somebody gets splashed with a puddle. I moved to New York and I got a female boss. I'm really worried I'm going to fall in love with my female boss.
Oh, man. It wasn't a thing I had to worry about back when I had a regular boss. But now that I have a female boss, there's a chance that we'll date.
Man, I went to the movies this past week. I went and saw that Adam Driver fighting dinosaurs movie. And let me tell you this. I don't know what's going on. Every single movie is about a demon coming out. There's one called The Pope's Exorcist, which I can't believe that's the name of the movie.
Holy shit.
It feels like we named it. Russell
Yeah, it
Crowe
does.
is the Pope's exorcist.
Of course, Russell Crowe is the Pope.
And then there's one where like it's Evil Dead Rise and it's a mom who's a demon. And then there's another one where it's a demon prisoner. I can't remember the name of that one. But every trailer, it's just a demon coming out in April. Demon prisoner, demon mom,
demon president. Yeah, it's just all these Democrats like, how did they vote for a literal demon?
And they're like, look, the demon's good on foreign policy. The demon, he wants us energy independent. And, is the demon perfect? No. No, I do not like the demon's tweets.
Now, is the demon funny? Yeah.
The demon is pretty funny.
He's pretty funny, man.
And look, honestly, do we want the devil as an ally or do we want him as an enemy? And I think the demon's got he does have a portal to hell.
Personally, the reason I think I'm on a vote for the demon is that he's going to shake shit up. I'm sick of this establishment shit, man. Anybody who get in there and just like toss some shit around, that's what I want.
Well, our current president has access to one dimension. I prefer the demon. The demon has access to the underworld. And if I'm being honest, I kind of like that he triggers the libs. They cannot. Demon derangement syndrome is they can't stand it. They I don't know. I think he's fun. I like the tweets. I like the demon's tweets.
So what you're asking me right now is, am I willing to accept the summoning of millions and millions of dead from hell into our realm just in order to refuse a woman the right to choose what happens to her body? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would sacrifice anything.
You know who's the real demon? Democrats.
Dude, and in this movie, it's literally John Kerry running against the devil. And people are like, God, why, John Kerry? Why?
While I do agree that the demon has a good point.
I think it's worth reminding people of America that I am a veteran of a recent foreign war who is awake maximum 3 hours each day. But I went through a lot for this country.
It's so funny because that is what Democrats do. Like they're running against Thanos every year.
Totally.
And they're like, who should we summon to defeat Thanos? How about
an old, weak coward?
I think we should use the Avengers. What about the Avengers? No.
No.
Why don't we send them Andy Griffith? Andy Griffith versus Thanos.
Totally. Or and I know, and there it's always
so
too
funny.
the Democratic primary is all these extremes. It's just like two of the most lefty people ever, and they'll never win.
Mm-hmm.
And like Bernie was such a welcome surprise, because before him, the leftist people were always just these like, you might as well just be just a screaming falcon, just a bird on stage going, ah! And everyone's like, good Lord. Like Dennis Kucinich, I agreed with everything he said, but I was just like, relax, buddy. No one's going to vote for you if you're just like, well, and so it's that. And then these like, boring, like 500-year-old Easter Island statues telling you.
Yes.
And then also there would always be like one or two like regular guys that knows how to talk to you, and has liberal politics. And then halfway through the primary, it turns out they've had sex with the world, the whole world. Yeah, I mean, I'm in a monogamous relationship, and sure, I cheated on her with over 7.5 billion people. But that doesn't mean I don't respect my wife.
the world's least faithful man. Honey, I gotta tell you something. I had sex with everyone on Earth. You're actually the only person I did not fuck
this
yesterday.
year. Yeah.
While you were in
Last
the
year,
hospital, I did have sex with
I did
every
have sex with
being.
over 7 billion people.
But I want to put that behind me. I want to put that's in the past.
That's in the no, baby. It's just you and me now.
Who doesn't have a skeleton in their closet? I have 7 billion.
I have 7 billion
skeletons.
and 7 billion STDs. But
yeah, I never thought about it till now. That's saying the first guy that must have happened for that to be a saying. That some dipshit killed someone and left the skeleton in their closet.
Oh yeah.
That's how they got caught.
Oh my God, that's true.
By the world's laziest detective. Whoa. Well, is this the skeleton of that guy?
That's so funny, dude. That's funny to think that like
it had to come from somewhere.
That decision rippled throughout all of history because like there is a parallel universe in which the saying is, "Oh yeah, that guy's got leg bones in his closet." You know?
Yeah. Somebody did it.
Wow.
Somebody put a skeleton in there.
Yeah. Totally, man.
I would throw the skeleton away.
Right.
You know? If I ever had to kill somebody, I'd throw the skeleton away.
Especially, I wouldn't keep it long enough for it to become a skeleton,
right.
I would say.
Yeah.
I would, because it would smell bad all the way up until it became a skeleton. And then once it's a skeleton, it probably stops smelling bad.
I'm kind of amazed, like, because we have a skeleton, like, but do you really believe it that you've got a skeleton? It's so weird.
No,
like,
dude.
It seems like I should hurt all the time. I got bones, and then I got skin and fat and muscle and organs.
Totally.
Like, shouldn't my bones hurt all the time?
Especially since, like, I've never seen my skeleton.
Right.
I don't know, but I do. I know everything that I know everything that goes into my body. So you're telling me that I've got a skeleton, but I ate a whole pizza yesterday. Where'd the pizza go?
Yeah.
I think it's way more likely that I got a bunch of pizza in there.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I also don't. You ever get a cut? You ever cut yourself and you're like, I got a cut. Damn. And I'm like, how deep is my skin? Because that was a deep cut, but it like your skin.
But you don't hit bone.
I can see the vein. It's right there. It looks like it's like under a 0.5 millimeter, but I'm like, it didn't cut the vein.
I'm not entirely convinced that my body isn't like a worm's body. That if you keep cutting, then my hand would just fall off and then it would just close up.
Right.
And then the hand would become another Dave.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, it's Bob on the Knob. We're cutting Dave's hand off to see if another Dave grows from it.
That's right. Bob on the Knob here in the morning. We have reached a new low here at Bob on the Knob and the Sandman. That's right. We are committing violent crimes live on the radio. Well, we have nothing to lose. I lost my wife, lost the kids. My car blew up. No one would help. Don't make money here. I broke in, locked myself in the studio. Not supposed to be here. The cops are on the way. So I got Dave Rawson here. He no longer has the will to live. I got a meat cleaver. We're going to find out if his arm operates the same way as a worm's body, everybody. Caller number 10 gets to listen live to the sounds of him bleeding out on the ground. And the plan secretly for old Bob on the Knob and Sandman is to drink a little bit of Dave's blood. Hopefully that'll carry me into the afterlife because I'm for sure getting the electric chair for everything I've done in this life. My wife hates me, as I've said before, including my female boss. She hates me.
Female boss.
Bob on the Knob and his female boss.
Man, you know, if they did some X-Men shit and they made DNA change to where we were like starfish and you cut the hand off and you got another Dave. I wonder what the pro-life position would be on extra Daves, you know? Like if you cut your hand off and your hand grows back and your hand grows a Dave.
I see. Then
they were like, when did Dave become two Daves? And what rights does the new Dave have?
Well, I think that it would be actually more like anytime you cut off your finger, they would consider that murder or something. Well, no, actually it wouldn't be because it would be alive. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I wonder.
Well, that settles it. Tonight at 10 p.m., I'm going to cut my cat in half because I want 2 cats. I'm sick of having one cat.
Also, like, are we totally sure? How many starfish did we cut up to prove that?
We didn't even try this on people.
Yeah.
Magicians do. I
Man.
see magicians do it all the time.
Yeah, they cut people up.
Yeah, man. They put them in a box. Cut 'em in half.
Yeah, they always cut a lady in half. That's not right.
I know. Maybe women can be cut in half, but men can't. Maybe that's what it is. Honey, I did fuck everyone on Earth. I did. I did. I have another confession to make. Actually, I also fucked many of the shrubs in our neighborhood and all of the produce that we bought at the grocery store last week. But that's it. That's all. Are you going to be putting out the Christmas decorations this year? Is that something I need to be doing? I'm thinking of John Edwards. John Edwards
and a sort of Bill Clinton.
Yes,
the Southern guy the Southern Democrat who fucks everybody.
Dude,
it's such a funny character.
It's such a real character. It's crazy.
Honey, I got to tell you something. Earlier when I was checking the mail, I had sex with 7 billion people.
I'm sorry, honey. This is embarrassing. This is just not something I wanted to be telling you right now. We're about to sit down for a nice dinner with our 2 beautiful kids. And that's right. You sent me out to the mailbox to get our mail. And I didn't want to, but I put my dick in the mailbox. and I came. I had an orgasm into the mailbox.
So I wake up at 7 a.m.
I wake up at 7 a.m. hungover. Dude.
I had sex with my wife.
Oh, man. It's either that. That's the thing. See, I think maybe that's why. The reason that they have all these sex scandals is the only way that Democrats can be interesting is by fucking people they're not supposed to.
Yeah. Well, it does, further the plot. It is an interesting development.
Right.
I was talking to Jill the other day.
I'll never be with him, dude. Could you imagine? How many people do you think Joe Biden's had sex with? I'm saying 2. And I don't even think one of them was his first wife. I think it was Corn Pop and Jill. That's it. Yeah, man.
Have you seen the picture where Jill's like giving a speech and Biden's standing behind her and she's like waving her hands? She's like using her hands during the speech and he like puts one of her fingers in his mouth.
What?
You seen that shit?
No.
He did that. Dude, Google it. So this was like while he was running. It's one of the weirdest. Just type in Biden, Jill, finger in mouth. It'll pop up. It makes no sense. I don't know why he did it.
Oh my God. What? What is this?
He's just I don't know. He does stuff like this so much that you forget like nothing he does makes any sense.
What a fucking
He just took
lunatic.
He just sucked her finger for a second during the speech. I don't know why.
This is amazing. I have to implore all of you to do this and look at this photo
Google
with
it.
us.
It doesn't make it's not fake. It's a real thing. He just thought it would be fun. It's something he wanted to do.
Wow, man. I want to see more of it. Where else? What else does he put in his mouth? Joe Biden mouth. What happens when you Google that? Oh man.
Yeah, he falls down the stairs a lot. He falls up the stairs and he fell off his bike.
Yeah, but everybody falls off their bike every day.
I remember.
Here's a photo of Jill Biden kissing Kamala Harris's husband.
Right. That is interesting.
That's really weird. Here's a photo of Joe Biden kissing his granddaughter on the mouth. I don't want to see this anymore.
Yeah,
I don't
me
want to look
neither.
at any of this anymore.
Here's something fun. Without Googling it,
Mm-hmm.
try and picture Kamala Harris's husband in your head. It's not possible.
Yeah, no, totally.
You're like, every
Yeah,
time I
ever-
see a picture of him, I'm like, is that what he looked like last time? That's the same guy?
Yeah, totally. He looks like yeah, like how do you I was gonna say something that I realized was very similar to a John Roy joke about how he looks like the base Xbox character.
Yeah,
But that's-
The create a player.
Yeah, exactly. But
it
it's not
does.
really that. He looks like, you know, those ads for those phone games where you're a criminal and you got to work your way up.
Yeah.
He looks like a level 40 mafia boss. That's what he looks like. He looks like someone. He's
Yeah.
like a politician who's friends with Tony Soprano. That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, if you don't Google him, you'll never know because no one can remember what he looks like.
Totally. Well, yeah, they switch. There's like 10 or I think it's 12 guys they switch in and out for him. Yeah. Kamala doesn't like people, and so she refuses to be married. So they made 12 guys, and the different ones show up for photos every time. Not a lot of people know that, but
You know, like Steve Jobs' closet. She just has a closet with 12 identical husbands in it.
yeah, that's right. And they're hanging from hangers.
12 Dougs. Which Doug?
His name is Doug, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh wow, what a name.
Doug, dude.
Doug. Doug.
Man, dude. Your name is what you did to a grave.
You know what I noticed? All the like hot politicians have like the most basic look. Like, you ever seen AOC's boyfriend? It's like fucking what?
Yeah,
This
totally.
the guy?
He looks like a comedian who's been doing stand-up for 4 years.
Yeah, he really does. He looks
really
like
does.
every
looks
open
like-
mic has 4 of AOC's boyfriend.
He looks like you 10 years ago. That's what he looks
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's I mean, I don't know who that's better for. I don't know if that's better for. I don't know who gets more insulted there.
Yeah, I know. I do wonder what their hanging out is like. I just imagine she's
How's
just like-
Congress today, babe?
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh, wait. Before you start, it's cheat day.
And she's like sitting in the Capitol building, and he's like, "So do we have Disney Plus? Or is that your sister's password for?" Oh no, it's working. It's working. Never mind.
Yeah, we got it.
Say hey to the squad and shit.
Do you want to go to the mall later? I want to check out the new KB toys.
I'll tell you what. I bet he wakes up at 7 a.m. hungover all the time.
Yeah. I wake up at 7 a.m. hungover. Oh man.
So see, we had a fight. We had a fight last night. She thinks I should get a job and shit.
Yeah, she wants me to get a job. She wants me to stop watching InfoWars. Just because they call her a lizard. But
My girlfriend's kind of a bitch. She said I should stop being a Republican. She's kind of a bitch. You probably have heard of her. Her name's I think it's I'm not sure what the middle letter is for. I call her Alex. It would be so
That's
funny,
so funny.
if
Hey,
he
what's
did
up?
not know her middle name. Oh, fuck, I'm spacing on it.
It's my girlfriend Alex. She forces me to believe what she believes. It does seem like she would be like that, but I do also love her.
I just every picture I see of them together, there's no he does not seem smart.
No, he seems like he plays Fortnite all day.
Oh, good. So the Green New Deal, that's good. That's good.
That's good. That's what you wanted. That's
good,
great.
right? That was good, yeah.
Yeah, totally. So wait. He's like literally playing Xbox.
He's always got that little
He's like, yeah, he's got it
microphone
in.
coming down from his headphones.
He's like, wait, so you're bad for you, right? Abortion is good? Or is it bad? No, fuck you, man. No, fuck you, dude. God, he fucking killed me. No, sorry. It's bad. It's good. You like it. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, great.
All right, babe. Well, good luck today. I gotta finish this level real quick. But
Hey, we
stick
have
it tonight.
ads.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta take a break. We'll be
We
right
gotta
back.
take a break. Here's some fucking ads, dude.
What's it called?
Yo.
Oh,
Welcome to What's
man.
It Called, everybody.
Welcome to What's It Called. We love you. Get ready
We love
to
ya.
lay down with Bob on the
Right.
knob.
Layer on down with Bob on the Knob and the Sandman here in the
That's
What's It Called
right.
studios.
We're the Potato Boys.
Throwing around some ding dongs for your drive home here. Cruising on down the 45. Chugging beer, hitting cars, and killing people every day on What's It Called. That's right. That's right. When you're driving home, listening to Bob on the Knob and the Sandman, make sure that you got alcohol in your bloodstream and you got a knife in your left hand because you are going to die today, but hopefully so will everybody else on the road. Bob on the Knob does not have good instincts.
Man, you know what? It must have been the golden years of drunk driving was like the first couple Model T year when cars went 10 miles an hour.
Absolutely, dude.
You know, that must have been the
Bumper
funnest time.
cars,
You're
dude.
just like, whoa, because it wasn't. I don't think it was illegal then.
No, dude. Cocaine was legal.
Crazy.
Totally. But yeah, totally. So everyone's like on coke, drunk as shit, driving their little fucking donkey car.
The horn. You gotta.
Yeah.
They had to crank the car with like a handle. Honey, I'm too fucked
Totally.
up to crank the car.
Honey, would you crank the car?
I know it's illegal for you to vote, but it would be nice if you help me
But-
crank the car.
I'm drunk and angry. So if you would crank the car for me so I could go get more drunk slowly, that would be great. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, don't drink and drive though.
Oh yeah, definitely don't.
Don't.
I think that's implied. I would hope
Don't.
so, at least. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Unless you live 100 years ago.
If you live 100 years ago, it's probably fine.
Yeah, and your
you
car
shouldn't
only
even
goes.
drink and run real fast. I've done that a couple times.
Yeah.
Bad.
Have you?
Yeah, I got drunk and ran once.
So you were one of those guys that was like, you guys want to race? You were one of those guys?
No, but I would accept. It would never be my
I
idea.
see. Okay.
But I'd be like, when you're drunk, you're like, I'm fast as shit. And then you're thinking back to like third grade. You're like, I remember being fast.
I've never had the thought that I'm fast. Man, I'm fucking fast.
Yeah.
dude.
Well, let's race when we're in Houston, man.
Let's do it, dude. We'll both die.
Well, next episode, I would
No.
actually really enjoy racing.
That's so funny, dude. We should race. That's really funny.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, we should actually, not only should we race, we should make it a regular thing. We should make comics race.
Yeah. No, that's our thing that's gonna blow us up. is our
Yeah.
races.
No
Who's
funny when we make
faster? Steph
Whitney Cummings
Dolan?
or Karen Gilgareth. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care who the GOAT is. I care who's fast, dude.
Totally. Who's faster, Sebastian Maniscalco or Dave Chappelle? I want to know.
I don't know, man. I feel like Sebastian could go. I feel like
Absolutely, dude. Well,
He
he's
could move. See him in the Irishman. He was fast.
and we've talked about he's 1 inch tall, and the smaller you are, the faster you are.
So I had a race with Dave Chappelle. You probably seen him. I hear the start gun. It's a real gun. I go, whoa, David. So I'm running.
Yeah, I'm running down the field. My left leg goes forward. My right leg goes forward. My left leg again. I keep moving forward.
Now picture yourself running. What do you think you use? Legs, feet, knees. I'm 3 steps in. My back snaps in half.
I'm laying on the floor, flat on my back. Guy's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. So what's it called? That's the name of our podcast. We're having a good it was a good ad we had there.
Yeah, that was an ad. There was an ad there. We know it. We know there was an ad.
And it's been a crazy
ad.
week. Yeah.
Crazy Ed week.
So this one is tough for Margaritaville is tough for me. I
Oh.
I like it.
Yeah.
Like I've been a lot and I suggest it whenever people are like, let's go get a drink. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh,
fun.
you've been to Margaritaville at on City Walk? I really enjoy it. I like the vibe. I have a lot of merch from different Margaritavilles around the country.
Yeah.
I've been to the one in Myrtle Beach. I've been to the one out here. I've been to the Margaritaville in Vegas. I've been I'm legitimately a fan.
Okay. Well, that's really, really sad, man.
And I like Kyle Kinane has a great joke about it. You know the one I'm talking about?
I don't know if I do.
Oh, it's great. Check it out. Just Google. It's a simple one to find, but Kyle Kinane talks about how he's like, that's a sad song.
Yeah.
But it's sadder now because when that song came out, it was not a real place.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was a thought. Hey, I'm wasting away in Margaritaville. But he goes, but now there's a brick and mortar location.
Yeah,
If
totally.
you're wasting away at a you're just sitting there at the end of the bar.
Yeah, totally, man.
drinking a and it's always got a horrible name. You're eating a cheeseburger in paradise and having a
Exactly. Thank God that Nirvana never wrote a song called Heroinberg. Because it really is like a sad song, and then they like made a good place out of it. I like it too. I love a chain restaurant, man, and that's all it is. It's just it's just like a Ruby Tuesday with pictures of parrots on the wall. That's it.
Yeah.
All those places are interchangeable with each
Dude,
other.
I went to an Applebee's when I was in Denver, and it was one of my best days on the road lately.
Dude,
I was
an
like,
Applebee's-
man, the vibe in there was so fun. The food was fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just fine. But everybody working there was cool. They were all like nice and just talkative and like cool.
In a lot of places, an Applebee's is like the only bar.
Yeah.
Not the only bar, but it's the only bar where you're not afraid. And so a lot of people go there.
Me and Jenny were talking about we wanted to go to a Buffalo Wild Wings, but not in LA. We're like, I want to go to one where this is like a big deal. We're like, I'd like to go to another city and go to a wild, because I remember being in high school and it was like we would plan it out a month in advance. We're like, we're gonna go to the Wild Wings in Athens.
Yeah,
you know. And it was like a big trip. It was like, oh man, we're gonna get 2 cars. We're gonna go to Wild. It was like I didn't know there was a bunch of them. So
dude, you know what it was for me and my friends in where I grew up in New York State, like an hour north of the city. And this is just true. It was Hooters, dude.
Whoa, I've never been to one.
You never been to one?
No.
I mean, it's funny, like it's hard to like obviously I was a young guy, so I did like that everyone who worked there was a hot girl wearing tight clothing. Obviously,
I like now. Is that still legal to do?
I think so, but because they were never like it's never that revealing. It was just very tight clothing, and they're like hot.
But if you're a guy and you want to work at Hooters, they're going to be like,
"Oh, I see.
You want to be a."
I wonder. Well, either way, even though that's definitely true, I don't know if my friends and I ever talked about it. I don't think anyone ever said it. Ever said like, yeah, you know. And I think, which I'm proud of. We would always be like, the wings are so good, and they were. The wings were really good, and we would go to the Hooters.
I've had guys be like that, you know, at a hot dog stand or like a taco truck where they're like, "Man, did you see the lady in the truck?"
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So it's like not doing it in Hooters. That's like wild.
Hey, man, you want to have a good time? Why don't you walk over there and peek into that Talbot's? Talbot's is where moms shop.
Talbot's is a funny name for a place.
Yeah. The chicks in this LL Bean are kind of.
Oh, I didn't tell you this. For me. I was at Nordstrom Rack a couple days ago, and Schoolboy Q was in there looking at shoes.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I was like, damn, I've never been looking at shoes next to a rapper before. It was really nuts. But yeah, I was like, he's just at the Grove.
I tried to buy the same eggplant as Funkmaster Flex once, but that's no.
Oh, man. That was a good one.
Oh, thanks.
That was a good one.
Yeah, man.
I love weird celebrity where you're just like, oh, shit. You know,
Dude, did I tell you this one? This is my favorite celebrity sighting I've ever had. It was so awesome. So you know who Malcolm Jamal Warner is,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
The son from the
Theo.
Cosby Show, Theo. Yeah, and you know who Wood Harris is?
No,
So Wood Harris plays Avon Barksdale in The Wire,
okay.
and he's in like a bunch of shit. You would know
His
if you
name's
saw him.
Wood.
Wood is his name. That's his first name.
Wood.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, Bob on the knob and Wood. But so
Oh man.
I was in a Bevmo, a Beverages and More, with Barbara Gray buying shit for a party in LA, the one on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Mhm.
And she was like, holy shit, that's Theo. And I was like, oh my God, that's Malcolm Jamal Warner. Awesome. And he's just like walking around, like looking at stuff. And then he stops and he sees someone on the other side of the Bevmo and he goes, oh shit. And then that guy's head pops up and it's Wood Harris. And then he goes, oh shit. And then they hugged.
Whoa.
And I was like, wow, this is the best day of my life, man. I love both of them.
To see a celebrity, see a celebrity. Wow.
Yeah, totally.
What a world.
I was just oh shitting you, and now you oh shit him. And then
Man,
a big
that's
mutual oh shit. That would have been great if then they saw us and they were like, oh shit, and then they hugged us. It turns out that they've never met anybody. They just hug everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Hey,
that's
real
awesome.
quick, what's it called .rodeo is our website,
Yes.
and our Patreon is patreon.com/what's it called. Follow us at What's It Pod on
Hell
the
yeah.
socials. We
We love you.
tell you, and we love you. We tell you what we're renaming every week, and you can jump in. And yeah, we're renaming Margaritaville this week.
Hell yeah.
You got some names you like?
Oh man, I just spent most of my time thinking about Margaritaville.
Oh, really? I mean, that's okay. We can just Caleb and I did decide a few episodes ago that we just want
Sometimes
to riff it out. Being prepared is not how we want to do it always. I have a few though. I
Yeah.
actually came prepared this week.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What you got?
All right. TGI yesterdays. I don't.
Man, that's actually great.
Oh yeah, Netflix
funny
and
and good.
Chili's.
Boy.
They're all actually the same. I got two more. Talking Red Robin and Luau Back Steakhouse. Like a luau.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luau Back Steakhouse. Hell yeah, man.
But you're right. TGI yesterdays, I think, is the one.
TGI yesterdays is great.
I don't.
Oh man.
Actually, it would be like TGI not yesterdays.
Horrible name TGI Fridays is because we got to do an episode on that because
Yes.
you've named a place that's open all week. You've named it after a day.
Right.
It's
And a
horrible
god.
idea. Right. That expression is so funny.
Totally.
Thank God it's Friday. How about you pray to God that you don't hate your job?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
How would you pray to
so
God
every
that you-
Monday? Fuck the devil, it's Monday.
Totally. Hey, welcome to God's I Love This Friday. Thank God it's Fridays, the restaurant. It's horrible. Though, you know what, though? TGI Fridays is one of the better ones of those.
I don't think I've been to I actually don't remember if I've been
really?
to one. I hit up Olive Garden a lot and Applebee's a lot, but
okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. I'm taking Olive Garden out of it and Outback because I only want the national chains that are just like an America place.
Right.
To put picking between all of those. If you and I were at a strip mall, and boy, we will be.
Yes, we
soon
will.
enough. And I was like, all right, man. Do you want to go to TGI Fridays, Applebee's, Chili's, Red Robin, or Ruby Tuesday? Where do we go?
Honestly, I'd be a sucker for. I like those big triangle signs they have like right outside. If there's one of them because one time I went to an Applebee's just because I like pulled the car over like dangerously because I saw that it was like dollar taco night or something.
Oh.
And there's one time I went to Applebee's where it was like you could get a free margarita with with every taco.
Oh.
So I would probably go based on the, and I would also, sometimes I'll actually pick my least favorite just because I haven't had it in a while.
Right.
So,
yeah. But you're an Applebee's man.
I do like Applebee's.
Yeah. I mean, they got apps, dude. They got apps for days.
They do got apps.
It should be called Applebee's.
And they usually are cool with like whatever I say, where I'll go, hey, can I switch this and do that or whatever? They usually cool.
Sure.
They don't give a fuck.
Hey, can you fry the lettuce?
I guarantee you they've heard that. Every single Applebee's server.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, we'll try it.
Can I do I want to get the hamburger salad, but no lettuce and on a bun?
I remember one of the first times I was at the Laughing Skull, I was there with Todd Glass, and somebody came in and he goes, can I have the pulled pork salad? And I laughed because I was like, what a funny Todd Glass joke. And then they brought him a pulled pork salad.
Shut up.
It was not a joke. It was not a joke. And it's on the menu.
Y'all crazy.
Have the pork salad?
That sounds exactly like something
yeah.
Todd Glass would say. Yeah, totally. Yeah, let me get the 35 hot dogs. Thanks.
One of my favorite Todd Glass jokes is when he'll go like, my doctor said I need more butter. I told him, no, And whenever we're hanging out, my doctor said I need more whiskey. And I was like, before 5? And he goes, yes.
He's so good at yes ending, man. That guy's so funny. Man,
I'm trying to get more cream cheese.
I just can't get it in my body fast enough, That's so funny, dude. The doctor says, if I do not have more jalapeno poppers, I'll die.
Doctor, that's one of the greatest things in comedy is doctor. Anything your doctor says is funny to me.
Totally.
I love when Rodney Dangerfield's doctor.
A doctor that prescribes you jalapeno poppers.
I love it.
So funny.
Norm McDonald's got always like, I've been gaining some weight. I went to the doctor. He told me to open my mouth and say oink.
Oh man. I told my doctor I'm depressed. He prescribed me he told me to take 2 potato skins a day and then call them. I fucked that up, but you get the point. Potato skins. You go to Walgreens, they give you potato skins. Pretty good stuff.
Oh man.
TGI Yesterdays.
TGI Yesterdays is very good. Snapplebee's. That's fun.
Yeah. Is that your name?
That's all I could think of.
Yeah. Applebee's, huh? I'm searching for it, buddy.
Where are the what do we got here? Yeah. So we did on Twitter. We did the game this week was if Margaritaville was in a Six Flags, which I think would be fun, and I honestly want to be a reality.
Totally. You said if it was in a Six Flags.
Oh, what did I say?
I think it was.
If it was at.
If it was a Six Flags. Oh, if it was at a Six Flags. Got it. Okay.
I can't remember actually.
Well, either way, yeah.
You
Six
get it.
Flags.
Six Flags Margaritaville is the.
Once again, we had 2 people suggest the same thing, and it made us laugh both times.
Yeah.
Coming in at 10th, at Demirest and at Winslow Dumaine, both said Elmer Fuddruckers.
Just great.
Good stuff, guys. Thank you.
At It Was Just Awesome said, Jimmy Buffett's, I love this vomit all over my pants.
Good shit.
Just great.
Another at Demirest, Hamburger Harbor.
I mean, that's a good name. That's a good name for a restaurant.
It is.
If you have a restaurant near the beach, call it Hamburger Harbor.
It's also what I call my butt.
Dude, I did. When's the last time you guessed wrong on a fart, Dave? Any time recently?
Oh boy, you shit your pants, bud?
No.
Okay.
But I did guess wrong on a fart recently.
What does guessing wrong on a fart mean if you're not
Where
shitting
you
your
think
pants?
it's a fart and you're like, I
And you
need to go
shit?
check. I need to go check.
Oh, I see. But you checked and it was a fart?
It was a fart, but it was also a little shit.
So you did shit your pants.
Not my pants, but I shitted my ass. It did not
shit-
get all the way.
Yeah, I see. You shit
Didn't
your
get
leg.
all the way to I
Yeah.
shit my ass.
Honey, I'll be right back. I got a little bit of shit on my leg. No, not a big deal. I'll be right back. Just gotta wipe it up. Don't need to shower or anything. It's only a little bit. It's really not that much. What I did was I farted and didn't think it was gonna happen, but a little bit of shit came out. Then I checked because it's wet. Thought maybe the wetness was sweat. It's not sweat. It's a little bit of shit. There's shit on my
World's
leg.
most
I gotta go
honest
figure it out.
man. Honey, babe, you can lie sometimes if you want.
Oh,
Going to the bathroom, I just got a little shit on my leg.
Oh yeah, honey. I think I'm probably not a big deal, but I just got a doctor's appointment. It's well, when I pee, it burns a lot, and yeah, maybe I haven't drank a lot of water. I haven't drank any really in a week, but so it's probably that. But who knows? I did have sex with everyone on Earth. Probably one of them.
Keith Alverstadt's got a great bit about about like what if every disease was sexually like it's only if, but it's like what if it was, you know, a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like if Alzheimer's, where you're just like, I knew I shouldn't have slept with that lady. Now it burns when I think.
Oh wow, that's really, really tennis elbow.
Yeah, burn. Ah, shit.
Yeah. Oh, you've been working out? No. I had sex with someone who does.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay,
How'd
so
you get athlete's foot? Well, I had sex with a dirtbag.
Okay, so we got at Boogeyman Weather said 6 dads.
Dude, 6 dads, man. 6 dads is a great name for Six Flags, actually.
Great name for Six Flags. Great name for a band.
So the rest of them, man, it was so hard to pick a number one this year, this week. At Loki Hates You, January 6th Flags.
Oh,
good stuff.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
At Badwig said Coconut Charlie's Tiki Sploosh. What a fun name.
It really made me laugh.
Name.
This next one is apparently Caleb's old friend at Casey
yeah.
Scott Rocks. At Casey Scott Rocks says, a pirate looks at 40 infractions with the IAAPA. It's great.
Casey's the best. We love you, Case, man. We got at Worst Bios Ever. Now we're really yelling at the kids.
Dude.
Which I picture that Photoshop like those old, now that's what I call music.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Now we're really yelling at the kids.
Bob on the Knob yells at his kids in every state in the union, if you can. At Sheeby Carlene said, red flags.
Oh,
good
great
stuff.
And our Ricky shit this week at Dumb Space Bimbo. It's 6 a flag somewhere.
Dude, so funny.
Oh, just
I love
fantastic.
that one so much.
This is the best day of my life.
You guys are the absolute best fans. Thank you so much for supporting our stupid ass show. We love you in every way.
Hell yeah,
and we hope to see you very soon.
Yeah, lay it on down.
By the way, this episode was recorded before we did the Riot Festival.
Yes.
In Houston. But it is coming out just after we recorded it. So if you were there, thank you so much for coming to that show. I know for a fact we had a lot of fun with you and meeting you. And that live episode, as well as an episode we recorded live in our hotel room, will be coming out in the coming couple weeks.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, thanks so much. Follow us at What's It Pod. Listen to our Patreon if you want some more of us, and we'll see you next week.
Hell yeah. Turn it up.
Bye.
What's it called? What's it